forces to increase safety for residents, businesses, and tourists. A new police substation breaks ground near Fremont Street.
So we brought you this story back in February. That's when the project was first announced by the city. Fox 6's Danny Maston has details on the station and how this will help ensure a safer environment in downtown Las Vegas.
Crews hard at work getting the Fremont Street substation ready to launch, and businesses nearby are ready for this addition to the area.
Having more security presence down here is just going to go a long way just to make a more fun atmosphere.
Regional manager for Mickey Finn's, which is located right next door to the substation, believes having the extra security will make everyone feel safer.
Tourists will feel better about it, and I think it's just going to blend in the background.
We launched out of that substation. We have an ability to brief out of there, both Metro and Department of Public Safety and Fremont Street Experience.
Joining forces, Chief Jason Potts for the Department of Public Safety says this substation will allow for improved safety in the downtown tourist area.
So critical to us. It's an economic engine for us, and we're going to be so intentional and so deliberate in our approach.
Locals, businesses, and casino owners will be able to come into the substation to express any concerns and get a quicker response.
And that could be, a simple thing as a casino manager coming in and say, hey, I've had these issues with the unhoused near our property.
In a place we can walk into and just, let them know if there are issues that they can help us out with, it just goes a long way with our management staff and our regular service staff.
The money to fund this project, Potts says, came from the city's capital improvement funds.
It's really an investment, and it shows that how important the city feels about our tourist corridor.
Over a dozen officers will be stationed at this location. Potts says the substation is expected to be finished by the end of August and open in early fall. Reporting from Fremont Street, I'm Danny Maston, Fox 5 News, Local, Las Vegas.